Hey YouTube, what is going on? My name is Andrew, aka the Black Dragon. This is Black Dragon Studios, and I'm back with another episode of Doomsday: Last Survivors. In today's video, we're going to be doing Top Commander. So we're going to be doing another Top Commander video series, but this one is going to be primarily focused on getting T6 research done and how to kind of manage the speed ups, so to speak. So in today's video, we're going to be doing phase 1. So let's take a peek at phase 1. Let's take a peek here. So for those that don't know about Top Commander, it's just a really good way to get superhero fragments like your Ravina or Chasey or Boyd Warden or stuff like that, depending on the day. And in this theme in particular, phase 1, we're going to be using speed ups in order to get a maximum of 100 million points. Other common ways people get points on this day is using exquisite files in the Splendid Stelly event. I'm not going to be partaking in the Splendid Stelly part of this phase because I just don't have enough files. There's like a 99% chance I don't participate in the Splendid Stelly because it's already at a little bit too high for me, 2710. I just don't think that I'm going to be participating for that reason because I only have 3,000 files and I would rather place first than play with 3,000 files and have a chance to place like third or something like that. So anyways, moving on from that, yeah, let's go ahead here. We already got 7 million points. I have to go get my T6s. The Tech Frenzy Research Federation buff is active, and now, our computer is fried at the moment. Let's see here. Region. Actually, yeah, well, we'll get the region buff. I definitely need that. Where, you know what? I think there's a better buff if I'm not mistaken. Is there a professor buff that I could get? Hold on. Hold the phone on for just a minute. Instruction speed, research speed, training speed. Is it an alliance buff? I don't know. I thought there was a different buff that gave you 15% research speed, but I guess I'm wrong about that. No, I was wrong about that. I got the research speed disease researcher, but I thought there was a different one that I could have got anyways. Oh my god, my frickin'... Oh, my game is like frozen right now. I probably just sent like 3 messages to the regional chat like a frickin' bot. Alright, so we're just waiting for the buff and we're gonna start. Now, one thing I'm going to show you guys is my speed ups. I got 328 days worth of general speed ups. The maximum cap for this day for speed ups is 277 days. And then the cap for phase 6 is 347 days. Phase 3, we're going to be using a lot of these training speed ups. And on phase 6, we're going to be using a lot of these development speed ups. I mean, just with healing speed ups and development speed ups alone, I could get well over 200 days of speed ups on phase 6 just with those 2 alone, which is interesting. I'll have to work it out. The trick is, how many speed ups can I use on phase 3? That's going to be the question, right? So, yeah. Looks like the servers are experiencing a little bit of lag right now, the DLS servers. Not surprisingly, this is like the time where every region does their regional buffs usually, so I'm not at all surprised by that. So I'll be right back as soon as then they give me the buff and we can go ahead with this here research. I guess we can maybe look at this. So yeah, I have this research here going. All this research needs to be done. Just this one big bag strategy, common truck, backup warehouse needs to be done. And then obviously for my riders, all this nitrogen, like all these ones here, whichever troop type you are, these ones all need to be at level 15 for your respective troop type. So if you're doing riders, all the rider ones need to be at 15. If you're at infantry, all your infantry ones need to be at 15. And then here we've got this one, I don't know. Those ones take quite a while, but not that long. Then you get your T5s. And you can start working on your Circle of Death, which is what a lot of people call it. And these ones here take about between 70 to 80 days each, depending on the amount of research buff you've got going on. And then the final straw, which is the final research. So I'm hoping to get around 200 days out of this, and then potentially use some of those extra speed ups that I have saved up from starting this research a little early to be able to do some training speed ups. I don't know if my chat is working or if people are just ignoring me. I just tried sending messages in here not too long ago, and my messages didn't go through, so I don't know. I'm just waiting for this buff. Okay, we got it. Wario has been appointed. Okay, now I'm gonna go. Now I'm gonna get on with the show. So let's see here. We'll quick use this. Now that I have 2 buffs active, this one and this one, so this gives me a total of 165.3 research speed, 96 days on this, and then it cuts down to 71 after all the helps are given. So boom, done that. Same thing here with Battlefield Medicine. 71 days, boom, that's 140 days plus the 50 days we already used. And now the final research, the 41 days for Ace Trailblazers. Boom. Done. Done. After 500 long fucking days, the Ace Trailblazers, the T6 riders have finally been unlocked. Holy fucking shit. I can't believe it, dude. I can't believe it. This is incredible. Alright, so let's check and see how many points that got us for Top Commander. See how many... 94 million points we're at. So that got me 90. I'm at 90 million points after that, after all that. So we went 70 days, plus 50 days. That's 190 days. And then we went another, I think, 40 days. So we went 230 days with all that research of speed ups just in that. And now I have a little bit of wiggle room here to get some troops started for... well, I guess I could do some more research, but in all honesty, bro, like, I'll probably just slow research my next T6s, but we'll definitely start. I'm going to do range. That's going to be my next one. So let's go with this, I guess. Ranged attack, and just let that start going off. While I'm waiting for that, the first place I'm going to do is the arena. And we have all T6 in the arena. 44 million arena power. So instant gain of 10 million arena power just by doing 1 T6s. And we got to training. Yeah, I could ask for the 15% buff, I guess. The Chief of Staff. It's just 5% more training speed. I'll probably ask for it when I do like a huge amount of training on phase 3 and phase 6. But since I'm only going to be doing like 10 or 15 days of speed ups anyways, it's really not that impactful. But yeah, let's go ahead here and just do this. And then see what that got us. I just did 12 days there of speed ups. And we're at 98 million. So I can do like another 15 days. Okay. So the key thing here is to get as many tier 5s trained as I humanly can for phase 3. So that going into phase 3, I'm just upgrading. We're doing nothing but upgrading. So there's 4 days there. We're going to need probably at least 15 days, I would say. So I'll use 2 more of these and we'll just train up 3 more batches of these guys. That's 4 days, 10 hours. 4 days, 10 hours. 4 days, 10 hours. Yeah. What else? You want to start training a bunch of troops for that phase as well. So we're at 99 million points. I might go over a few by doing this method. But what we want to do now is we want to start this here. And I should have done it probably with the last one. Yeah, you know what? I messed up. I really did mess up. I'm not going to get points if I do it that way. Let's just start the 5K. I was supposed to do a 20K and then speed it up, but I messed up. So let's go this here and speed this up a little bit so that there's like 2 days and 12 hours left on that. Or 1 day, 22 hours, whatever. It doesn't matter. I screwed that up too. So essentially the strategy here for what I'm actually trying to do and what I failed to do is you want to start the troop training, start 20,000 troops, and set it to finish on phase 3. But since I had so much freaking research to do, I had very little room to even think about doing troop training. So I kind of capped out before I even got started in a way. So I'm not even going to get T6s today. But what I'm going to do here to compensate and to kind of save as much as I can, like save as much speed ups as I can for when I'm actually getting points for them, is I'm going to do this. I'm going to speed this up here just a little bit. 3 days, that's too much. That's a little too much. Want to go more like this and have around 2 days, 12 hours or something like that. 2 days, 10 hours. That way I can get around to phase 3 and the next Federation training buff, which will come out roughly at the same time. So, and that'll give me a few hours for leeway or something like that. Anyways, I'm not getting points for the speed ups here or on phase 3 anime. So I guess it doesn't really matter. But the point is that we got our T6s done. We got our 100 million points for phase 1. Although it wasn't the most optimal strategy I've ever seen anyone use. And we're off to phase 3. So that's as easy as it is for phase 1. Just do some research, train some troops, and get yourself 100 million points. I'll see you guys all in the next one.